I think there was something weird going on in the atmosphere maybe yesterday.
I had a weird day yesterday.
A lot of people getting naked.
Oh, Naked Tuesday. You didn't know?
Yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
missed out on the Naked
It was
Tuesday.
on my calendar.
Oh, was
I didn't
it?
know you didn't know about Naked Tuesday.
I'm glad you did not participate at work.
Not at work.
Well, these guys, this is different than you didn't really go all in there.
Okay, all right.
You didn't really celebrate. Like Hector is one of them. New Mexico man arrested for indecent exposure after climbing up a Transformers statue and getting naked not once but 2 times.
Where the hell is the Transformers statue?
In New Mexico,
Okay.
I'm assuming. Apparently, he had climbed atop the Bumblebee statue,
Uh-huh.
and police said he was totally naked and had what they described as a bunny suit around his ankles. Here is some audio.
One of our main concerns was that he could have hurt himself. He could have fallen, and within a few minutes, they took him away, I think probably to a holding station down the street. He returned again after he was released, fully clothed in a nice white outfit that they provided at the holding station.
Is that your concern if he's naked standing on top of the Bumblebee statue? That he might fall and hurt himself? Mine's more that, hey, there's a naked guy in the middle of town. If he falls, I think that's kind of on him. And by the way, he was not completely naked, it sounded like. He was just undressed. He had a bunny suit around his ankles. His ankles were clothed.
I think if you got any clothing around your ankles, the rest of you, I think you're considered naked.
Is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
I know all the rules.
Yeah. Because it's like the old saying, as I say, if you've never done this, I do this tonight.
Okay.
Not right now, unless you're at home where you can.
Uh-huh.
Get totally naked.
Uh-huh.
100% naked and stand there
Uh-huh.
for a few minutes. Now, go put on your shoes and only your shoes.
Just shoes?
Just shoes and stand there naked. You feel more naked. You automatically feel more naked with shoes on than without.
Does it matter what kind of shoes?
No.
Boots.
It does. Yes. I'm telling you, boots will probably be worse because they go up a little higher.
I'm going for boots.
I'm telling you, you put shoes on and you're naked, you will feel more naked than if you have nothing at all.
Okay. There you go. There's your
That's
test.
there's
your
a challenge for me to you. I'm telling you, it's true. It works.
I can see it.
I've done this multiple times.
More than we needed to know, I guess.
I won't go into reasons, but a man in Australia flying on Virgin Airlines accused of running naked down the aisles of a plane.
Oh, God.
He knocked down flight attendant, forced the plane to turn back, and he was arrested at the airport. The airline apologized, as they said, guests impacted. A naked guy on your plane.
Yeah.
So maybe a little song for the naked airplane dude.
Okay.
Oh, naked guy on the airline. I wish I hadn't seen your family jewels near the cockpit when you ran down the aisle past me. No.
Flights
There
are
you go.
stressful enough without having a naked guy running
I'm
around
glad
in the
I've
aisle.
never had to see that or be a part of that.
Yeah,
on a
I've had
plane.
some bad flights. I've never had a
You
naked
have.
guy in the middle of the aisle.
You have had some crazy things.
For as little as I fly, by the way, it's not like I'm a world
It's like
traveler.
every time.
Every time I fly, something stupid happens. You've been with me.
I've
It's
been with
happened.
you and a part of it.
Yeah.
And I blame you
It
because
sucks. Don't fly with me. You'll end up with this naked guy on your plane.
Nobody click on that. I don't know how to get rid of that. Nobody click on that. I'm not upset, Anna.
Sorry, we were working
in-
some things out
We
here.
were trying to figure stuff out. Uh-oh. Oh, great.
We're awesome. We're getting Twitch spammed.
Twitch is spamming us.
Thank you. Bullschlaffamild. Half timed.
Sound like you just said something backwards.
Pig Latin. Trying to read his name. Yeah.
People. What's a necromancer?
It's a person who practices. That doesn't
got it
tell-
up.
A wizard or a magician. That's what it is.
A necromancer?
Yeah, sorcerer.
Why would-
A person who practices necromancy is the first, like, oh, good, thanks. That tells me a lot. But then, comma,
Wizardry?
a wizard or magician.
No.
That's what it says. Or sorcerer is a practice of magic involving
Not a necromancer. You're
Oh,
see, Anna.
involving communication with the dead by summoning their spirits or apparitions or visions for the purpose of divination. This is too big of words for me. Imparting the means to foretell future events and discover hidden knowledge. Yeah, wizard. A little less rabbit out of the hat. They said magician, but that's not exactly what I would call that. Oh, that's kind of funny. I mean, it's not, but it is.
You probably know the meme that's going around right now. I was told I was today years old when I learned blank.
I've seen a lot of that, yeah.
And there's a lot of them that actually I go, I didn't realize that either. I was
so many.
That it's amazing how many. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
so many.
For stuff you should have already known. Well, somebody is putting up things that you've learned embarrassing late in life that you maybe should have known earlier on.
Right.
Like someone said, I've never heard somebody say Yosemite out loud. So I've been reading it as Yosemite or Semite. Yosemite.
People who are prejudiced against Yos.
Yosemite,
Yosemite.
not Yosemite.
Yeah.
Because actually, if you say Yosemite, it does not look like it.
If I were going to try to spell Yosemite, I probably wouldn't spell it like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. In fairness,
But still.
whatever. You never watched Looney Tunes, though?
Right.
Not one time did you see Yosemite Sam?
Yeah, but they could be young.
I guess. That's true.
I once accidentally shouted out, I love necrophilia during a class in 10th grade.
Oh, I bet you got a lot of weird looks.
Apparently, they just read a book about a young teenage necromancer, and they got the words mixed up. Now, we had to look that up because we did not know what a necromancer was.
Yeah, necromancer. It's a wizard or magician, essentially, that like can summon spirits and things, to try to foretell future events. So it's a whole sorcerer wizard kind of book that they read, and trying to fortune tell, that sort of thing. That's a necromancy, I guess, if you want to say it that way. Not necrophilia, a whole different thing.
It is a whole different thing.
Yes.
Seems weird. I
Yeah.
don't know that's what I would call a wizard, though.
I've never heard a wizard called that neither.
I would call them wizard.
Yeah, I would too.
That pumpkin spice doesn't actually taste like pumpkin
No, not really. It doesn't taste like pumpkin.
at all. In my 20s, I thought there was just red wine and white.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to order white wine, and I was confused when the waiter asked, which one?
This reminds me of one of my favorite drink orders of all time. At a wedding, the uncultured swine that I hang out with, a guy and his girlfriend, she sent him to the bar, and she said to get me a glass of wine. And so he said, I'll take a beer, specifically what beer he wanted, and a wine. And the bartender looked at him like, what kind?
Yeah.
I'll have a
wine.
beer and a wine. We didn't know what we were doing, I'll be honest. I still don't know a lot about wine. I do know there are more than just red and white, though.
That carrot cake is actually made from carrots. They thought it was just called the carrot cake because of the piped little carrot on the top of it
No,
that you ate around Easter time.
it has carrot in it. I'm not real sure why somebody said, let's put root vegetable in this cake, but whatever. It tastes good. I like it.
You got it. You have extra carrots
Yeah.
laying around.
I guess so.
We only can put them in roast. So what else do we do with them? We'll make a cake.
What
so
else
we'll
do
have
you like?
dessert.
Cake. I like cake.
We'll put it in the cake.
Yeah.
We'll add a ton of sugar.
Yep. To
And-
where it has no nutritional value whatsoever
And
anymore.
it'll be good.
Yeah.
I was 27 when I realized hump day referred to the middle of the week and not the day everyone humps.
They just thought this is the
Till
luckiest
they
day.
were 27 years old. They thought everybody humped on that day.
That's great.
When someone would say, happy hump day at the office, they would think, I'm pretty sure you can't say that here. I don't think that's quite appropriate for the workplace.
Tina keeps coming on to me every Wednesday,
She always comes up and
publicly,
says,
like
happy hump day.
asking me to hump. Yeah. I'm glad you got that figured out. It seems a little late in life.
I thought the term birthday suit meant the outfit you literally were supposed to wear on your birthday, like the special outfit that you got.
Yeah. That's good. I
No.
like that.
That Rhode Island isn't an island. They were 53 years old.
They made it through all of elementary school and high school and everything without like looking at a map.
53.
Like you didn't see them. You didn't learn about the 13 original colonies or
53. Huh. You know what? Rhode Island's not actually an island.
look at that. It's in the Northeast. It's right there. It's tiny, but not separated by water. It's still connected by land.
Just because it's an island, or it's got island in the name, it's not an actual
In
island.
fairness, what a confusing name, right? If we were in the middle of the country and we were Missouri Island, that would be dumb too. I kind of get that, I guess.
At least they have at least water touching it.
We have rivers.
Okay. Points, I guess. Can rivers make
Does it have to
islands?
be a saltwater body?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Probably so, I'm sure. There's an island in the lake, I guess.
I guess we do call them islands.
Yeah. Yeah. We're still not completely surrounded by water, but yes. Yeah, that's true.
I guess in a roundabout way we are.
Sort of. That is.
Pinned Badgley on the set of Gossip Girl to think that Steven Tyler from Aerosmith was his dad. She got his representatives and mom involved.
Oh, wow.
And Penn never saw it coming because he says he's trusting and never thinks he would be pranked. It started when he received an email about a story his team was trying to stop about Stephen being his dad. He was also told that Tyler actually believed it was true. Quote, "At this point, of course, I don't think it's true, but it's like, how can Steven Tyler believe this? There's no way. You have to be kidding. My mom is not an actress, so not a prankster either, and she's upset. She takes a pause that is like the pause that sold me and goes, why do you think we moved out of Maryland?" And at this point, Penn was kind of sold on it, to the point that he was wondering if he had a future as a musician because of his dad, but not an actor. And then he realized it was April Fool's Day. And then he looked at Blake, and she couldn't keep a straight face.
Yeah.
That's going all in on a prank.
It really is.
California's proposed to fully ban plastic grocery bags.
Yeah, I did. I saw that headline too. Wonder how Coffee Cart's doing. I hear the spot playing.
It's doing all right.
Yeah. Losing sleep makes you a jerk.
Great. I didn't think I was a jerk.
Well, this is more just idea. This is from Think Tank, or not Think Tank. What is Personality Magnet? It's not like a news story thing. It's basically showing how we can set you up as being a jerk for losing sleep.
Thanks, Anna. Don't have them coming by today. We are going to talk about it at 9:10. And then we're going to go to the Humane Society this week and do a video there. Some people just don't know when to quit.
Oh, that's very true, yes.
And I think that can be a beautiful thing.
In some instances, yes.
Here's a rundown of the oldest rockers you can catch on the road this summer.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Do you have in mind who it can be?
No.
And believe it or not, it is not Keith Richards. He is not at the top. Because the Stones are out on tour, but it's not them.
Who's older than the Stones that are still touring?
Mick Jagger, Keith Richards are 80, by the way. Although Mick is several months older. Mickey Hart of the Dead and Company, they're out. They're playing the Sphere in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
Steve Miller and Roger Daltrey are also 80. There are...
No counting here.
3 bands. 4 people, 3 bands.
3 bands. Oh, we have a guest. Chris Purple Haze and Bobby Show streaming. You can catch us Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, all those places. Judas Priest.
I think our Twitch spam earlier went away.
Yeah, the Twitch spam went away.
Good.
Judas Priest, is that up there?
No.
I wouldn't have guessed them older anyway, but maybe. I don't know. We talked about the Beach Boys playing the most consecutive years. Are they on there?
They are tied.
Okay, Beach Boys.
Now, Bruce Johnston of the Beach Boys is 81, but Mike Love of the Beach Boys is 83.
Oh.
He's tied for number 1.
I don't.
There are 3 artists touring this summer
that are all 83.
that are all 83 years old and still rocking it, which is I would like to be them.
I watched Three Dog Night like almost 20 years ago, and they were sitting on bar stools. I think are they still doing stuff?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't have better ideas than the Stones or the Beach Boys. That's as good as I have here.
Ringo Starr.
Oh. Okay.
Of Beatles fame. Ringo's still out doing some stuff.
Okay.
At 83 this summer.
83.
And Bob Dylan.
Gosh. Dylan's still doing stuff. And he's 83 also, I guess, huh?
So those are all 83. Again, close behind in the those are the 80s folks.
Not from the decade that are actually in their 80s.
Stones. Yeah. Member of Chicago, Robert Lamb or Lame.
I don't know.
I'm not. I'll be honest to say that I'm not familiar with that member of Chicago.
I don't know him.
He's 79.
Okay.
Rod Stewart and former Yes singer John Anderson are 79.
Wow.
There are a bunch of 78-year-olds on the road. Ian Gillan of Deep Purple, Roger Glover, John Fogerty, Neil Young, David Gilmour of Pink Floyd, all 70. This makes me at least inspired to possibly be, hopefully, I want to be alive at this age.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
They're out touring.
They're doing something.
They're doing
I'm
stuff.
hoping I'm still breathing when I'm 83 or 79. And I say that in all seriousness. I'm hoping I'm alive, and I have very little doubt that I'll be able to tour the country at that point.
Right. Steve Howe of Yes, 77. Daryl Hall, 77. Ron Wood will be 77 this weekend. Big year for 76 years old, too.
Yeah, lots of those.
You got Sammy Hagar, Carlos Santana, Bob Weir, ELO's Jeff Lynne, Donald Fagen, Steely Dan, Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper is 76. Steven Tyler is 76. Steve Winwood, John Oates, Stevie Nicks will turn 76 in just a few days.
Dang.
Everybody's like, oh, damn, I feel old. Billy
I think
Joel,
the Hagar one is the one that got me the most on that list.
76.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed him quite as old as some of those others you listed. I
Yep.
don't know why.
Rick Nielsen, A Cheap Trick, Billy Joel, Robert Plant, all 75. So a lot of old rockers on the list out touring.
And doing stuff.
And
That
doing-
should inspire
doing it
all
well.
of us to get off our butts and do something.
Do something. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. It's National Flip Flop Day, or as politicians call it, Wednesday. A Virgin Australia jet had to turn around mid-flight after a naked man ran down the aisle. The man was charged with failing to check his second bag. China's military has developed a robot dog with an automatic rifle mounted on its back. It's being described as the coolest way you could possibly die. And Jelly Roll says marijuana keeps him sober. I'll go out on a limb and guess that it also gives him the munchies. This is not headline news.
Lizzie Hill did with Skid Row out on tour.
Uh-huh.
And actually, she kind of pulled it off.
Oh, I bet I actually could see it at 100%.
I mean, it wasn't weird. Like, for me, I thought, oh, this is going to be odd having her sing for this band that has an iconic singer and the whole. And actually watching it, it was like, oh, no, actually, I think
I could definitely.
works way better than who they've had replace him in the past. Just
For-
because
For one, the way she sings is
she matches his
similar
vocals
to
very similar.
Sebastian.
Mhm.
Plus, we've all heard so many of those covers of sort of some of that stuff from that era and that sort of thing that she's done. I could very much see
And
it.
the fact, and also, it's different for her because in Hellstorm,
Mhm.
she always has a guitar.
Mm,
This, she does
she's
not.
just singing.
She's just a singer, so she's walking around the stage.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, it works. It's kind of cool.
I'm gonna look it up now because I want to see some of that too. I feel like this is her wheelhouse, though. She could really get into just a real power vocal like that. You know, that's her thing.
We're just trying to help out some of the dogs at the Humane Society. We figured it was a good fit. Big dogs. Dogs need help.
Yeah, we understand. Maybe, you can't adopt them all. You sound like one of my daughters is like this. It's like, I want to help every one of them. We get it. But there's somebody out there that this would be perfect for. So, yeah, we're still trying to make families happy with the new pet. Pets in need happy with the new family. It'll be a perfect fit with the big dog and the Humane Society. Still looking for Eloise a new home. She had a lot of people look, it sounds like, but she has not been adopted yet, so we're still looking.
But Anna, have a wonderful day. We'll chat about the other at some point here. I'll try to get a few moments, see if we might be able to put something together. But thanks for watching, everybody. She wants the flamethrower dog.